Hello everybody and welcome to the crew, and you might be wondering like why the crew, and this is why. Alright, this is why right here. I was gonna record some Minecraft, but one of my friends, you may know him well at this point, was very uncooperative. So I'm playing the crew instead because I was playing this anyway, and then I was like, you know what, why not, let's just play this. So, the challenge I'm doing here is get as far as possible before 7:30 for me. So, I'm going to do this little intro here, but the real... Okay, see, I wasn't paying attention there. The real challenge about this is, I'm doing it in manual mode. So, there you go. Manual mode, in case you're a noob at driving, means it's manual. You shift gears manually, which is really hard when you're trying to talk because you have to pay attention to that too. And basically you have to worry about your RPMs topping out, and if they do, then well, in real life you have to worry about blowing your engine, but on here you basically just got to worry about your car just not accelerating anymore. Simplified, I'd say, and much less dangerous and much less expensive. So I guess that's what we're doing. Drive as far as possible. We have 88 miles left to go. So what I did was I started on the very, very tippy tip of Cape Cod. I'm not going to be doing those challenges, by the way. And I do have all driving help on just to make this a little bit more bearable. I am not doing it in this car, though. Let's do it in the Celine. I would do it in the Camaro, but I do it in the Camaro all the time. So I'm just going to do this little intro here. I'm just going to show you guys little tidbits, no transitions or anything. So if you do see it skipping around, this car goes into 7th gear, so yeah. I'm just going to do a little bit of skipping around, but I think that's about it for the intro. I'll see you guys here in a couple of minutes. See you guys, well, in a couple of minutes. Oh, okay. Well, it did a weird thing, and it paused me. Anyway, so I still got all my speed. Woo! I'm on the highway right now. It's literally been for me like 6 minutes. Not actually, no, it's been 4. It's been 4 minutes. So, okay. I figured I'd do these every 10 miles or something like that. Again, not paying attention. It kills you in real life and in video games. So I figured I'd just get a hold of you every 10 miles. See how quickly this thing tops out. Shifted gears, well, 4 times now, 3 times when I started to say that sentence. Yeah, 3 times just since I started this. I'm already in 7th gear. Look at this. So yeah, I figured I'd just get a hold of you guys every 10 miles or so, and maybe we will actually get there way quicker than I thought we would, because I mean we've already gone almost, well, we have already gone like 11 miles. So it was 88 miles. So at that rate, 4 minutes per 11 miles. Let's see, do the math. That's pretty quick. Well, no, actually it was more like 6 minutes per 11 miles. So 6 times 11 is 66. Okay, so I might be able to finish this before 7:30. I just have to drive like this the whole time. 75, so I might just stay with you guys until we get back to 70 and then cut off there and then talk to you again at 60. But holy crap, man, I've gone really fast this whole time. 74, holy crap. So this might be pretty brief here, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, I'm playing the crew. I also want to tell you guys, if you want to check out something cool on my channel, check out the 2 montages I just made. I made a hanging people montage. It just cost 3, by the way. It was yeah, hanging montage and explosion montage. Watch those if you haven't watched them already. I suggest it. They're my first montages, so don't make too much fun. I mean, I still need practice with the editing and stuff, but that's what I'm gonna use to combine all these clips anyway. So yeah. Well, I said I would cut you guys back off at 70, but I'll see you again at 60 since this is gonna be pretty quick anyway. See you guys next time at the next 10 miles. Alright, I keep doing these outros when I shouldn't. Inappropriate outros. You know, I just started thinking, there's a lot of songs about, people, going fast in their cars. There's even an Offspring song where they say cruising in his Pinto, and Pintos are, the pinnacle of sports cars. Yeah, by all means. But you don't hear any songs about cruising at 250 miles an hour. And that's what I've been doing. And truth be told, I don't know why everybody's so worried about getting pulled over by the police all the time. I have not seen a cop once on this trip. I mean, we've already drove the 31 miles. Not a single cop. I think we're going to be able to beat this in time. I mean, it's only 7-8 now. Literally, this has been going on for a little over 10 minutes. I wrecked just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Well, it was a pedo van, so, you know. Like, hey, pedos have feelings too, you know. No. No. Pedophiles have no sympathy. And deserve none in return. Isn't that right? Alright, well, I'll see you guys at the next... I don't know. I'll see you guys at 46, I guess. But, man, well, you might not know it, but as soon as I seen that mile... Well, what is that called? There's a name for that. Odometer, that's what it's called. But that's not really the same thing. This counts down, odometers count up. Anyway, so as I was saying, you might not be able to tell, but it's snowy where we is right now. If I had to make a guesstimate, we are somewhere between the North Pole and the South Pole. Somewhere in there. I realize that's a rather vague search area, but you know. But I know we're not at the South Pole because there's no trees, and I know we're not at the North Pole because there's not trees there either. That's my logic. So I'm gonna continue going fast, and then I'm gonna see you guys at, you know, I might need to switch to a performance car. I mean, darn, we're gonna only be going 200 miles an hour then. Well, hang on a second. I need to get up to like 230 real quick here before that statement can be made true. 220 will have to suffice. Anyway, yeah, because after this point, if I remember correctly, the roads start getting windy, and as I'm sure most of you know, going at ridiculously high speeds and trying to take curves at the same time is a good way to die. A quick one too. I mean, truth be told, if that's the way you want to, I mean, like, if you were trying to, you know, end it or anything, that would be the way to do it. Not trying to bring anything bad up, but, I mean, it's darn near instantaneous, really. So, off that sore subject there. Oh, I already topped out there. See how quickly it tops out? I'm switching gears right now, but just boom, and flump. I'm already in 5th gear, where most cars would top out, but no, this car keeps on trucking. But still, yeah, you see it, like, now, this is a dirt road, is it? No, it's not. No, but I think it's about time I switch to a performance car, because the roads at this point, after you cross Las Vegas, it basically, Here, I'll switch to McLaren, because that's the fastest performance car I got. Listen to that. Listen to that whine. Compared to the rumble of the Camaro, this is nothing. The Camaro, like, rips roads, man. It's awesome, but this car just kind of... Whee! It's like listen to a helicopter. A really small helicopter. Like one of those RC helicopters. Anyway, I'll see you guys at 16 miles. Because I actually talked a lot longer than I wanted to. I remember this from a mission, actually. See you guys at 16. To ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. Hello everybody and welcome back. So I said I was gonna bring it back at 16, and it might have been, but I don't know. I've just been driving basically. I might just finish this off really. I mean, I'm absolutely shocked I was able to get this far, and for me it was like 37 minutes or something at this point now. Weird, because usually, you know, in my Challenger this would take me a good 45 minutes up to an hour depending. So crazy. I'm happy though, because I need to do my homework after this. Yeah, because currently it is 7:26. Now bear in mind though that I did start a few minutes before I started recording. But I just started driving and then started recording, so. Downshift. See, this is one good thing about manual mode is that you can downshift into the lower gears so you can accelerate really quickly. It's handy because I mean, like, the CPU does it pretty well. That's the only. Why are they coming after me? Why are they coming after me? I didn't do anything to them. I literally didn't do anything to. Well, I didn't do anything wrong. They were just like ramming into me. Wow, what kind of jerks. At one point did they start coming after me. Regardless, and don't say irregardless. It's just wrong. It's a travesty, is what it is. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the final stretch. You know, I just thought, you know, well, there's a few things I've only thought, and I didn't finish the thing I was gonna say earlier, but I'll finish that in a minute. What I was saying now is that, you know, you wouldn't want your car running at 7,000 RPMs, which is, I'm pretty sure, revolutions per minute. Now, don't quote me on that, because I am not by any means a gearhead. Now, I do enjoy myself a fast car, but I'm not, I don't know all the specifics. I know more than most people my age, I will throw that out there, but anyway, yeah, you wouldn't want your car running, and realistically, you wouldn't want your car trying to get, like, you want your car to top out when you're trying to, like, shift up, but not, you wouldn't want your car to be topped out that whole time. I mean, unless you weren't going long distance, which is the opposite of what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm going the opposite of long distances. I'm going cross country right now. But like what I just did right there, and I moved into second gear. Honestly, you wouldn't really like the way my car was just revving. That's a good way to overheat the engine. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to the thing I wanted to thing on was that I've only passed one person this whole time, and he was a noob, but he was just trying to explore. He was a challenger. I mean, I have a challenger, but it's fairly souped up. He was in a raid challenger on an asphalt road, so it shows how much he knows. Oh, there you go, the Golden Gate Bridge. Last thing I wanted to say, I cannot remember what I was saying earlier. Something. Oh yeah, the only inaccuracy about this game that's notable, really. I mean, there's several, but I mean, minor enough. You got to give them credit. They did do pretty good for a racing game on being as up to the specifics as they were. Anyway, as I was saying, what the only inaccuracy I can think of, really, that's a notable thing is that the CPU in these cars is all the same, and basically it just means you like in real life, the CPU in your car just makes it to where like you shift better timed in automatic cars, and in other cars you don't have that. It's just you do it yourself. It's a manual or a stick shift. So like what I'm doing now, where it doesn't need a CPU, but in this game everything has the same CPU and it does it at like maximum efficiency. So there is no benefit to doing this other than if you're on ice or something and you're trying to, oh wow, there's the marker right there. No, I'm not doing that. Other than if you're just on ice and you're trying not to slide or something, then there's not really any advantage. Either way, guys, I made it to where I wanted to. I hope you enjoyed this little collage of videos. It'll probably be up a day after I actually recorded it, but it is 7:33 right now. A little over time, but whatever. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this little road trip we had. It was pretty fun. I'm shocked that I was able to get to this point, really. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next Minecraft video or whatever the frick I decide to do. So